Hello, and this is Gamer News Hour. The nonprofit organization Remote Area Medical is bringing mobile clinics with free medical assistance from October 4th through 6th at Pathways Innovative Education, which is located at 2000 South Mount Charleston Drive. The parking lot will be open at midnight on the 4th, and people will be given numbered tickets beginning at 3 a.m., which will be their spot in line. Once a person receives their ticket, they cannot leave the parking lot unless they're giving it up.
In national political news, President Donald Trump was on the phone with the chief executive of the National Rifle Association, Wayne LaPierre, talking about a campaign for gun rights after the mass shootings in Texas and Ohio. The call ended in Mr. LaPierre's favor, with Trump stating that the Democrats would violate the Second Amendment to stop the mass shootings, as something the President and the other Second Amendment supporters disapprove of. For Donald Trump, his interactions with the NRA proved that his first thought after the shootings this month was to press for more aggressive gun restrictions. It would be seen as if he was betraying those who helped him get elected. Trump then assured Mr. LaPierre that he was not interested in legislation for making universal background checks required, and that he would focus on the mental health of the gunmen instead of the guns themselves.
Okay, now for sports. The Twins won their game against the White Sox by a single run and moved on to go against the Indians. They do appear to be in a very solid spot to win this year if they keep this up.
The Area 51 raid that's set to happen on September 20th is causing Nevadan towns and cities to be fearful of mass amounts of visitors. Some towns are taking advantage of the raid, like the Little Ala Inn in the community of Rachel, who's taking a 3-day music festival September 20th through to 22nd named Alien Stock. Hotel co-owner Connie West said she's expecting at least 10,000 people to be at the festival.
With national weather, Hurricane Dorian strengthened to a Category 3 storm at the end of August. It is going to be extremely dangerous as it moves through the Bahamas and the edge of Florida. It's likely that Dorian will become a Category 4 storm before arriving in America. The threats that Dorian will bring include life-threatening storm surge, devastating hurricane-force winds, and heavy rains, according to the National Weather Services. As of now, Dorian has winds of 115 miles per hour and is likely to increase to 140 miles per hour.
Okay, so Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. Amazing game, beautiful, gorgeous. Let's go into some detail here, shall we? The game will reward you for paying attention, having fast enough reflexes to dodge pretty much anything really, and the dedication to keep trying no matter how badly you're beaten. The flow of the game will make it slightly easier than the game Dark Souls, but will also not take away from the reward of beating insurmountable odds. The game itself is a single-player game which can be both a good and a bad thing. There will be less opportunity for cooperation with the community, but also there will be less stress on the player to perform well. The game's engine allows for the sword to glint in the moonlight, which most games can't do in this day and age still, which bothers me totally, but let's stay on topic. Just the game is beautiful, you should definitely play it, love the game, play it.
On August 19th, 2019, Sudanese ex-president was brought into court on a corruption case involving loans from the Saudi crown prince. Over $113 million was found in Bashir's home. Bashir attended court inside of a steel cage due to his prior arrest. The ex-president provided no comment on the allegations, while his lawyer stated the claims were baseless. On top of his corruption case, he was also tried for the opposed murder of protesters during a peaceful rally. Police had apparently thrown tear gas into a crowd which was protesting peacefully, and had proceeded to open fire into the crowd, causing the death of a doctor who was in the area. The court case ended Omar al-Bashir's 30 years in power, causing the Sudanese military to assume control for the time being. NASA confirms a mission to Europa, one of Jupiter's many moons. The launch date was set for sometime in 2025. The craft is going to be called the Europa Clipper and will be launched into Jupiter's orbit for a long period of time.